There's a powerful calm within you, deeply rooted and invisible to others. People who sense this inner strength, especially those who can't find it in themselves, grow increasingly uneasy as they watch you. In their attempts to assert control over you, they end up confronting their own insecurities reflected back at them by the quiet strength you carry. This unshakable tranquility stirs a confusing envy within them, an unease they can't quite place. They start to project their hidden struggles onto you, burdens they are unwilling to confront or acknowledge in themselves. This power of yours becomes an incomprehensible phenomenon in their eyes because it exposes their weaknesses and shortcomings. Your posture makes their often shaky structure even more vulnerable. Their aggressive words and attempts fade into silence as if they had hit a wall. You are so firm that no external attack or manipulation can break you out of your zone of calm. This peaceful stance is too deep-rooted and profound to be shaken by their empty struggles. In the face of their confusion, you stand by maintaining your own internal balance. Your indifference reveals bitter truths that they do not want to face. What arouses unrest in their minds is that you live in a zone of peace they cannot reach. Your inner light becomes a glow that fills the dark corners of their souls. Even though they try to extinguish your light, they cause their own shadows to deepen. These shadows are like a cloud of fog that hovers around you but never reaches your soul. They are stuck in the shadows, watching this high wall that they cannot climb. Your inner balance shines on a peak beyond their reach. You find yourself stronger in their gaze. Your calmness is more than an unattainable goal for them. It is a reminder. In every crisis they face, your calm presence seems to be a challenge that causes gaps in their minds. When their efforts to lure you into their chaos do not resonate with you, they retreat helplessly. Your inner wall of resistance leaves them alone with their frustrations while you resolutely continue on your path. You have passed through many obstacles, difficulties created to shake you. You have survived every test that has tried to disturb the peace around you, your inner balance. Difficulties have not been a step back for you. On the contrary, they have made your inner structure more resilient. In order to stand firm despite the tremors, you have used every blow like a shield. And in this way, you have turned each wound into a stronger inner armor. Every moment of pain and poisonous words directed at you has steeled you like a warrior struggling to reach your center. You were able to break free from the influence of people who tried to touch you, who wanted to pull you into their shadows. Realizing those who wanted to coat your soul with their destructive criticism made you take action to purify them from your soul, just like removing a harmful substance. You intuitively recognized every element that tried to entangle your life and removed them from your environment by creating a cleaner, freer space for your soul. You re-energized your own inner light with every tremor you left behind those who tried to overshadow you and moved on. Your lines are no longer blurred. Each of your boundaries is solid, like a wall built with great care. It is not fragile, but each stone is the work of a strong will. This boundary is thick and deep enough to allow only those who care for you to approach. For those who wish to harm you, it is impenetrable. You have built this solid structure, proven from the lessons of past experiences, which not only defends against threats from the outside, but also increases your resilience from the inside. There are no gaps, no breaches. This space is dominated only by your will and your peace of mind. Those who once thought you were weak and vulnerable now see you standing tall. Those who once wanted to wear down your will and drain your energy now realize that your determination rises before them like an unshakable fortress. The efforts of those trying to manipulate you are receding like waves crashing against a wall with no effect. Their desire to feed off of you becomes impossible with this strong wall rising between them. With every step you make, those who try to touch you feel again their powerlessness and that the barrier between you is insurmountable. This strength is not just physical, it is fueled by a resilience and an unwavering faith that comes from the depths of your soul. Remember how Jesus stood in the desert against the deceptive promises of the devil. His will, his trust in God, overcame all obstacles. Like Jesus' example, your will now rests on a higher power. In the face of attempts at manipulation, this fortress of faith in your heart neutralizes any threat. Words, looks, and gestures that used to influence you no longer reach you. They are just a shadow floating around you. an echo of a wasted effort. Think of Paul's letters from the Roman prison, surrounded by chains but free in spirit. His faith and determination gave him an inner victory despite physical limitations. Your power is likewise free from external constraints. It is too deep within you to be chained to your old limitations. Like Paul, you no longer walk with only external constraints, but with an inner freedom. While those who seek to manipulate you target only surface vulnerabilities, you are being nourished and nurtured by a deeper strength. Each of your steps is reminiscent of David's courageous walk as a young man, standing fearlessly in the face of the gigantic Goliath. His faith in God brought him victory. For you, too, power comes not from size or appearance, but from the inner strength of your faith. In the eyes of those who want to control you, you magnify that strength with every step you take. Each time you stand against them, like the giant toppled by David's slingshot, you expose their weaknesses once again. Their attempts at manipulation return without even creating an echo in you. Today, as you redefine who you are, remember Mary's unwavering faith. She was a figure who, against all odds, accepted the mission God gave her and walked by faith. Like Mary's courage, you now have a path that no longer needs the approval or fear of others. It is because of this faith that has secured your inner world that manipulation is ineffective. The hopes of those who want to reach you hit a solid wall, like Mary's determination, and that wall is made higher by your inner strength. Look at the story of Peter's faith in Rome, as told in the Acts of the Apostles. A leader who was imprisoned many times for his faith, but always regained his strength. His faith remained unbroken even in the face of the greatest difficulties. Your will, like Peter's, has been tested and strengthened. Manipulation, far from shaking your fortress of faith, only strengthens it. The ineffective efforts that surround you only strengthen you, just as they have every time Peter has been released from prison. Today, like all these examples in Christian history, you are on a journey of self-liberation. This power within you lifts you up, just as Joseph's faithfulness brought him out of slavery. Like Joseph, you continue on your way, unshaken in the face of manipulative games. Joseph's resilience in the face of countless challenges in Egypt is a guide for you today. Each new step you take is a sign that you are on your own path, protected from the deceptions of others. This journey represents the awakening of the faithful. Like the faithful who have been constantly judged, manipulated, and oppressed, you have now risen up with your inner strength. Your will repels any manipulation, thanks to your devotion to God that resonates deep within your soul. This faith is rooted deep in your heart, making you stronger with every step and every effort. Every attempt to reach you only strengthens your connection with God. Now, as you move forward on this path, you inspire not only yourself, but also the people around you. Those who want to take advantage of your weakness realize that their old power is fading away as they see this change in you. Your inner enlightenment is a beacon of hope for others. Just like the faith of the apostles, this journey equips you not only with an inner victory, but with a power that transcends all the obstacles around you. As someone who has regained your power, you have now reached a place where no manipulation can bring you down. Your faith and willpower will always protect you on this path. Regaining your power has become not just an act of protection, but an act of redefining your identity and giving yourself the value you deserve. You now decide who stands in your space, and no one who does not respect this space can step inside. Gone are the days when you felt obliged to minimize yourself with small sacrifices to meet their expectations. You are now stronger and more determined to protect your own existence, your own boundaries. You embrace every ounce of your peace of mind and are prepared for any attempt to protect it. The discomfort of those who try to extinguish your own light is not your own. You have learned to embrace your peace as a sacred trust and put it above all else. Your stance that challenges their boundaries liberates you with a confidence that soars to the skies. They believed that you would stay within the molds they had drawn. They thought they would surround you with weaknesses that would let you down, but you are moving forward firmly on your own path, defying all their predictions. Now their uncertainties and their own inadequacies are clearly visible in the reflection of your shining self-confidence. No longer accepting anyone's limits, you shine freely on your own path, focusing only on yourself and your power. When they saw your freedom and growth, Those who wanted to feel superior by relying on your smallness became restless. They were accustomed to expecting you to stay in their safety zone, preferring to live in the shadows. But you chose to go your own way, beyond their comprehension. Their suppressed confidence and hidden inadequacies are revealed in your every step. There is a palpable fear in their eyes because you carry a strength they cannot control, a determination they cannot direct. Every step you take, every rise you make, exposes the emptiness inside them, forcing them to confront their own shortcomings. The roles they assign to you, the molds that aim to limit you, are now only a memory for you. Their attempts to conquer you, their hopes to surround you with old doubts, are no more than a silent echo. You don't care about their expectations because you are now far away from them, on your own course. The voices hoping to limit your freedom are silenced by your determined steps. You are far beyond their domain, and their efforts cannot touch you. You answer to no one for your rise. You owe no answers to those who question your steps. They believed you could be stopped, but you have put a barrier over this fragile illusion. There is no longer any ground for them to manipulate you. You continue to move forward without showing them the power you have determined for yourself. This change worries them because they can no longer understand you. They can no longer grasp your resilient determination. You forge your own path with your high power of focus, sweeping away every idea. They, overshadowed by those who were under the illusion that they could harm you, now see you standing like a mountain at their every move. They hoped you would remain defenseless, but now their hopes are a pale illusion. Your strength has become synonymous with a determination that manifests itself in your every move, in your every word. With each new day, you rise like the sun to the horizon, determined to go on regardless of their attempts to stop you. Now we are on the verge of a decision. For over a year, my astral ancestor and I have fought side by side, but now the final move is needed. The situation is at a critical juncture, like that moment in Star Trek when Kirk is attacked by the enemy. If he doesn't act quickly, as the dark forces uniting against us try to prevent us from rising, it is only with your support that I can continue this call. Without you, our path will be blocked. We must realize this and move forward together. The goal here is not just to survive, but to go further, to regain control. The Obsidian Inner Order is growing rapidly. Every day, hundreds of people are discovering their power and taking steps towards reaching their true potential. By joining this community, you can support the mission of my astral ancestor and gain access to the Modern Manifestation Mechanics Grimoire, which will empower you as a true chosen one. It's a win-win situation. Not only will you get access to the most powerful tools, but you will also stand with us in this fight. I am making it clear for you. If you choose to remain in the shadow of the dark forces and do not have the will to fight, you can settle for watching our struggle. But if you want to continue to fight with us on this journey, you must become part of the #1 Ascension Nexus, the center of ascended souls. By joining the Obsidian Inner Order, you will gain access to the power of knowledge, and your support will further our mission. Our Patreon link is available in the description. All you need to do is join and lend a hand in this fight. You have now reached a point where the traps and misleading voices that once tried to pull you in are no longer visible. Your vision is clear. Your purpose is strong enough to ignore all distractions. You walk your path like a stream that moves over stones. You are full of sharp focus and determination. Those who try to interfere in your life with petty games and insignificant details can no longer find ground to try to pull you into this chaos. You have an unstoppable speed and power far beyond their perception. This path is not for those who seek comfort and take refuge in excuses. Every step is a step for those who walk this path, shaped by conscious choices. For you, negativity is just a hum echoing on the outer periphery. You see no reason to take it seriously or include it in your life. The efforts of those who try to put stones in your path are in vain because you have already reached a distance beyond their reach. Your path has a unique rhythm, free from the narrow molds of others. You move forward without taking into account others' expectations or limits. At this point, your inner commitment and purpose is like a touchstone that shapes you. Your steps are evidence of deep-rooted confidence and uncompromising determination. You have freed yourself from all the unnecessary expectations that once clung to you. Now you are at peace with yourself and have a clear perspective. This journey not only gives you inner strength, but also makes you stronger with every step. Those who cannot keep up with your pace and direction are blown out of the way like dry leaves in the wind. Your inner light and focused purpose give them uneasiness. They are bewildered by this determination growing within you. Amidst the distractions swirling around you, your steps are solidified with a sharp focus. Those who want to reach you are no obstacle to your speed and determination, while their careless and anxious attitudes dissipate without touching your path. The path you have chosen may be an enigma to others. To you, it is a call that resonates in every cell. Others may try to make sense of this path or define it in their own way, but they will never get to its essence. On this unique path you have drawn for yourself, every step you take is an expression of a definite decision. This path is the work of a purpose so solid that it cannot be affected by the negative energies of others. This fortress you have built within yourself exists only for you, and no external factor can penetrate its walls. Your faith is a fortress that keeps you standing strong against any adverse circumstances. Others fail in their efforts to worry you because your foundation is much deeper and more solid. Their short-term fears and insecurities can never damage your resolve. Your faith is not a defense for you. It is an inner fortress, an assurance that envelops your entire being. This bond protects you from any external threat and gives you peace of mind. Although others may try to shake you, your roots run deep beyond their understanding. This bond, though seemingly fragile, is in fact unbreakable. Even those who seek to disturb your calm will fail in their efforts because your faith does not give passage to their negative energies. Their efforts are shallow and ineffective, like stones thrown into a vast ocean. Even though they try to limit you, you move forward stronger with every step. Even though the shadows around you try to reach you, your inner light is too strong and clear for them to reach. Shadow games based on fear, far from deterring you, only strengthen your resolve. Instead of deterring you, their efforts reinforce your inner commitment. Your faith, like an armor protecting you from external threats, grows stronger with every step. This unwavering stance protects you from all kinds of negative energy and overcomes the obstacles in your path. Your path is illuminated by a deep light, not by the short-term whims of others. When negativity comes your way, it disappears before it can connect with you. Negative influences from outside cannot touch you as you are protected by your own energy. This light not only strengthens your inner peace, but also neutralizes any negativity coming from outside. Because you are protected by an inner light, no external influence can penetrate the shield. Every morning when you wake up, you are guided by your sense of mission. The world may offer glittering temptations around you, but for you, these temptations are like an empty reflection. Your inner calling is like a touchstone against the temporary attractions of the outer world. Every day you appreciate the blessings you have been given, and instead of throwing them away, you take firm steps towards your purpose. Your mission becomes a source of light, not only for you, but also for those around you. And it is in this light that you step. Some may find it difficult to understand the source of your loyalty and the determination that sustains you. You don't need their judgment or approval. The path you have chosen may be a puzzle to them, but to you it is a powerful expression of commitment. With your mind and heart set on a purpose, you stand firm against all distractions. This is not a path for those with inconsistencies or blurred goals. Your every step is a symbol of inner commitment and belief in a definite goal. You don't succumb to the gravitational pull of things that come your way and seem attractive on the surface. These distractions you encounter along the way are merely misleading signs set up to keep you off course. They are not simple distractions. They are deeply planned diversions that lure the distracted into a trap. From your perspective, these temptations are a temporary illusion. Focused on your goals, you gravitate toward only those things that have meaning. Each choice makes your journey more powerful. While the world is filled with sounds echoing from all directions, you balance yourself with an inner silence. This silence is woven with a strong resilience that does not get caught up in the chaos on the surface. Your inner peace is the foundation of everything, and this solid structure carries you beyond any disturbing noise. In the face of external influences that try to distract you from your purpose, your serenity and focus remain unshaken. This quiet strength has become the Cornerstone of success in your life, your determination may surprise and sometimes disturb those around you, but it does not affect your progress. With every step you take with conviction, you walk confidently on your own path without feeling the need to explain it to others. You keep your eyes fixed on your goal, ignoring the distractions that might pull you away. On the way, every moment of your life is a tangible expression of an inner strength that keeps you moving forward. As a bright light, you continue to fulfill the purpose you have been given in this world. Every step you take throughout the day, whether at the moment of first awakening or in the midst of daily tasks, is woven with a deep commitment. This determination shapes your life, giving you the peace of mind of knowing that you are in the process of creating something special. There may be those around you who don't understand or question your path, but they are only spectators. Your every action is a testament to your persistence and attention. By focusing on what is meaningful, you neutralize any influences that try to pull you down. You realize that peace is a force that sprouts from within yourself. Even external storms, even the chaos around you, cannot shake your inner peace. This peace is not a defenseless armor. On the contrary, it surrounds you like a shield woven with willpower, protecting you from the attacks of all kinds of external factors. While people's worries and turmoil surround you, you are not surrounded by this turmoil, but by a serenity that nourishes your steps and propels you forward. This deep tranquility, quietly growing stronger, flows through you as an inner energy free from all distractions. The clarity of your inner world helps you focus on what gives your life meaning. You leave the negativity that tries to reach you behind like a shadow and move forward with determination. Each new step is not just a step forward, but a strengthening of your roots with each passing day. When you question yourself in the evenings, you experience the lightness of knowing that you are on the right path with an inner peace. When you take a deep breath, this peace envelops your whole being. Your faith guides you like a compass. This path may be vague for others, but you know the value of this clarity and the meaning it brings to you. This light within you is a source of illumination that inspires not only yourself, but also those around you. Each of your steps is a reflection of your guiding faith, a powerful expression of your commitment to your goals. As you go about your daily life, everything can try to throw you off your path. But beyond the surface temptations, you focus on the serenity deep within. You stand as firmly established as a mountain, resilient and unshakable to every tremor. Although those around you strive to impress you, they remain only empty voices echoing on the surface. Their fears are neutralized by the profound calm of your own being. This is because your being is protected by a powerful field that automatically repels any negative waves from outside. You know that you stand confidently in the face of any storm. This confidence makes you even stronger and more focused in your daily endeavors. At the end of the day, the peace of your inner silence envelops you with determination. Those who cannot understand you may not know the origin and meaning of this silence. Your path is not a route that everyone can follow or fully comprehend. It is yours alone. There is no need for everyone to understand your path. This clarity is like a guide in all the chaos. Amidst all the chaos, this peace is like a beacon guiding you, illuminating your path. You know how special this path is. Each step has a meaning that leads you to a greater goal. Some days it whispers to you that everything is going exactly the right way. Other days it reinforces your commitment to your purpose. Not only are you moving forward, but with each step you become a little stronger. This path may be difficult for others to understand, but for you it is a compass that illuminates everything.